Tonight, in part 2 of our special on the i98FM Camp Quality Convoy, we hear from the families. They speak of their desperate lows as well as the highs along their journey through childhood cancer. In 2006, Michelle and Bill Harvey took their grandkids to sit on a hill and watch the convoy.
And we watched the trucks go by and we waved Aussie flags and I cried. And you wouldn't want to know the next year we were personally involved.
Just a few months later, their precious 12-month-old grandson Lewis was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia.
You can't imagine the change that it brings when you're actually involved. It's heart-wrenching.
He was given a 40% chance of survival till Big Brother Billy, just 2 at the time, was deemed a perfect bone marrow match. As the grandparents shared care of Lewis's siblings, Mum Karen and Dad Adam kept vigil at his bedside. Lewis underwent intense chemotherapy and a gruelling treatment regime in preparation for a bone marrow transplant. As he was wheeled in, the family gathered at his hospital window to watch as doctors began the transfusion which would save his life.
We stood outside like we're at the football, outside of the window cheering and clapping and crying and singing.
During a harrowing few years in recovery, Michelle says it was Convoy and Camp Quality that provided a beacon of hope.
We blessed the day that Marty and at the time Erica came to the Illawarra and brought Convoy with them.
Happily, Lewis was declared cancer-free in July of this year. According to oncologist Professor Phil Klingon, the arduous treatment schedule is just the tip of the iceberg for families.
Sometimes it's very financially difficult for families, particularly when they've got to travel to Sydney, because there's a lot of expenses that are away from the family quite a lot, and so they need an extra emotional support, and sometimes the family needs time off together.
Difficulties another local family, the FAWELLs, know only too well. 7-year-old Amber was diagnosed with a brain tumour at just 3 years of age. She underwent chemo, biopsies and surgeries and was making progress until an MRI in August revealed the tumour was growing again and is now pressing on her optic nerve. The same week that the FAWELLs introduced sibling number 4 little Joshua to the family, Amber began her new treatment schedule. Injections through a portacath in her chest and chemo tablets dosed at home.
She's our rock. We get all of our strength from her because she's gone through chemotherapy without losing her hair, without any blood transfusions or platelets, and she's just amazing.
Dad Mick is a truck driver. He says the first year he entered Convoy was to support families of other children battling cancer. The following year, it was for Amber.
When you're coming down Mount Ousley and you see that many people there, and you know, we actually know where the money goes to, it definitely chokes you up for sure.
Amidst the chaos that is their lives, Camp Quality restores some equilibrium.
They've paid for electricity bills, phone bills, water rates, car registration, everything. They pay for whatever you're stuck with. And not only the financial, they're there emotionally.
And for the kids, it's the simple things that make the difference.
We could make chocolate and we could get face paints.
Amber is currently doing well with her treatment and will continue with a program of home and hospital-based chemotherapy until August 2013.
Still to come on Win News, part 2 of tonight's Convoy special. We take a look at how Camp Quality and Convoy are helping the families of children with cancer.